Alright, number 4. This one looks good. However, since we have a coefficient on the bottom, it's not going to be best to do it with synthetic because we'll have to deal with fractions. So this one we're going to do with long division. So the top goes in. So here's my inside. I'm going to put the top part in. So that would be 16 y squared. So I have a second power, and then minus 4y, have a first power, and then plus 10. Okay, so I'm not missing any terms, no zeros for placeholders here. And then the bottom goes out, so 4y minus 1. Alright, when you do this, you only focus on the first term. So the 4y and 16. 4 times what will give us 16? That will be 4. And then y times what will give us y squared? That's just 1y. Because 1 plus 1 gives us 2. Alright, so this is the term when multiplied with this that will equal this. Same sign and everything. Okay, so we're going to multiply it. 4y times 4y. That will give me 16y squared. And then 4y times negative 1 will give me a negative 4y. Alright, change sign. So this will become negative. This will become positive, and then we add them up. So that would always cancel. This actually cancels 2. Okay, so everything goes to 0. So then I bring down my next term, which is 10. Alright, there is nothing that I can multiply times 4y that will give me 10 because I can't get rid of a y. Multiplying will only increase the power of the exponent, won't decrease. So even if I just said 1, I'll still have a y here, which it don't match. So we just have 4y. We don't have our constant term, so you can put the plus 0 or not, and then this 10 is going to be your remainder. Okay, so we have a remainder of 10. So remember, your remainder goes above what you were dividing by. So you basically just have 4y and then plus 10 divided by 4y minus 1. So that's going to be the solution to our problem. So we're going to say 4y plus, and then we're going to have 10 over 4y minus 1. Okay, so this one I'm going to do with synthetic. So the bottom number, negative 2, we're going to change signs. So you need to make sure, so I'm just focusing on the bottom right now. You need to make sure this power is a 1, and then you got some whole number that makes it nice. Otherwise, long division is going to be better. So take the opposite sign. That's going to give us a positive 2 to put in our box. Alright, and then we have third power, second power, first power, none. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Everything is there. We don't have to put zeros this time. So the coefficient on the first term is a 2. The second term is a 3. The third term is a 1. The last term is a negative 30. Alright, draw a line, come straight down. Now notice you had a third power up here. So when you subtract 1, you're going to start with the second power, m squared. That's what my polynomial is going to start with. It might help you to write that to remember it. Okay, we're going to start with the squared. Bring the first term straight down. 2 times 2 is 4. Add 7. 2 times 7, 14. Add 15. 2 times 15 is 30. Combine 0. This is great. Remainder of 0. We don't have that fractional part. So this is going to start m squared. So this is 2m squared. Positive, so plus 7m, and then plus 15. Okay, so you reduce your highest powering the exponent by 1 and just count down 2, 1, 0. So we have 2m squared plus 7m plus 15. Okay, so anytime we have a power greater than 1 in the bottom, so you see how we have m squared and then minus 4m. So this time we're going to do long. Those are going to be best done with long division. So top part's going to go in. We have m to the third minus 2m squared minus 13m and then minus 10. Okay, so not missing anything. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. On the bottom, same thing. So if you're doing long, if you're missing terms, you would also have to put zeros as placeholders for those, but we're not missing any. So we have m squared minus 4m minus 5. Alright, so remember, you only focus on the first term. Make those be the same. I got 2 m's. How many more do I need to get 3? Just 1. Alright, so I'm going to multiply everything times m. 1 plus 2 gives me 3, so m cubed. 1 plus 1 gives me 2, so minus 4m squared. And then 5. Negative 5 times m will give me a negative 5m. Okay? Change the sign. Negative, positive, positive, and combine. That will cancel. That will give us a positive 2m squared. This will give us a negative 8m. And then bring down the next term, minus 10. Alright, so focus on the first term only. So m squared and 2m squared. To get these to be the same, I just need that 2 out front. So I need to multiply by a 2 and a positive 2. So m plus 2. Now we're going to multiply everything by 2. 2 times m squared, 2m squared. 2 times negative 4, that will give me a negative 8m. And then 2 times negative 5 will give me a negative 10. So once you get it, you change signs. That becomes negative, positive, positive. Combine like terms. That goes 0, goes 0, goes 0. So no remainder. This is my polynomial, m plus 2.